Noah rushed to hospital, and Coronation Street fans suspect Gary Windass is to blame. Coronation Street viewers think they've uncovered Gary Windass's next storyline after a dramatic twist involving newcomer Theo Silverton and shady character Noah. Theo has only been in Weatherfield a short while, but he's already stirred up plenty of trouble. His marriage to Danielle collapsed after his affair with Todd Grimshaw, and he's since struggled with his sexuality before bravely coming out as gay to his family. Recently, Theo and Todd became entangled with Noah, a dangerous conversion therapist who's been causing havoc. This week, tensions boiled over when Theo discovered Noah had used old photos of Danielle and their children to promote so-called family values at the community centre. Overcome with anger, Theo trashed the builder's yard, only for Gary to step in and offer his support, promising to help Theo get payback. Even though he and Maria were supposed to be celebrating their wedding anniversary, Gary couldn't resist taking action. Armed with a hammer, he headed to the community centre, though Maria quickly intervened and steered him in another direction. Instead of violence, the couple daubed pride rainbows over Noah's offensive posters before heading home for a takeaway. But what started as cheeky sabotage soon took a sinister turn. Danielle later appeared at Todd's flat with shocking news. Noah had been admitted to hospital. To make matters worse, Gary returned home with a suspicious bloodstain on his shirt, brushing it off as he settled in for a cozy evening with Maria. Unsurprisingly, fans were quick to speculate online that Gary's old violent ways may be resurfacing, and that he could well be the reason Noah is lying in a hospital bed. Coronation Street fans convinced Gary Windass is back to his violent ways after Noah twist. Viewers have been quick to share their theories online after Noah's shock hospital admission, and many are pointing the finger firmly at Gary Windass. On social media, one fan declared, "So Gary has beaten Noah up," while another asked bluntly, "Gary, what have you done to Noah?" A third agreed with the suspicion, writing, "Of course Gary has attacked Noah." After piecing together Gary's suspicious behaviour with Noah's sudden collapse, fans are predicting the soap will soon dive back into Gary's darker side. Although the character has been portrayed as a reformed family man in recent years, long-term viewers haven't forgotten his violent past. He was the one who murdered loan shark Rick Nealon, and he also tampered with the underworld roof, the very same collapse that killed Rana Habib on her wedding day. Adding fuel to the speculation, soap watchers on X were quick to brand him Psycho Gary once again. One fan wrote, "Gary entering his unhinged era again," while another added, "There's just something about Mad Gary." Perhaps most striking of all, one viewer compared him to one of Weatherfield's most infamous villains, writing, "Gary is turning into Pat Phelan." Coronation Street's Kit uncovers clue about Di Costello as secret phone call sparks suspicion. A spoiler preview for next week's Coronation Street episodes teases that Kit Green could be on the verge of exposing something about Di Costello, and Lisa Swain is quick to pick up on his behaviour. In the clip, Kit is seen making a hushed call to someone named Mike, who has clearly been digging into something on his behalf. Whatever Mike tells him leaves Kit delighted, as he calls him a lifesaver and promises he owes him one. Scribbling down notes on a post-it, Kit then makes a swift exit after a brief exchange with Lisa, determined to act on the new lead. Lisa, however, is instantly suspicious. Having already caught Kit snooping through old case files, she challenges him again, but he refuses to reveal what the call was about, instead trying to smooth things over and convince her to ease off. The timing is intriguing, given recent spoilers hinting that Di Costello himself may be hiding something. Not only has he warned Lisa to keep her distance from Kit, but he also placed Kit on desk duty after a complaint, effectively blocking him from digging deeper. Fans know the investigation Kit has been pursuing ties back to Lisa's late wife, Becky Swain, who tragically died in the line of duty years ago. Whether Costello is connected to those files, and what exactly Kit's mystery contact has uncovered, looks set to be revealed very soon. But it soon becomes clear that Kit hasn't let Costello's warning put him off. Despite being ordered to stop digging, he's been continuing his investigation in secret, and his mysterious phone call could be the key to uncovering something huge. Armed with fresh information, Kit jots down a note before hurrying away, but in his rush, he leaves behind the pad of post-its. Spotting the opportunity, Lisa quickly acts. She shades over the indents left behind by Kit's writing, determined to see what he's hiding. What she uncovers leaves her baffled, the word Costello alongside a phone number. The idea that it could be their boss's own number seems unlikely. So what exactly does it mean? Why would Kit need to chase down Costello's contact details if he already works directly under him? The discovery raises more questions than answers, hinting that the number belongs to someone else with a connection to Costello. Whatever the truth, Lisa is left unsettled and more determined than ever to figure out exactly what Kit is up to, keeping a watchful eye as he slips away. Tracy makes a move on Carl, but will Abby's affair be exposed? Life on the cobbles heats up as Carl finds himself caught in the middle of two women, with dangerous consequences for his secret romance with Abby. Abby is already risking everything by carrying on an affair with her brother-in-law, but she's rattled when Carl openly flirts with Tracy and casually lets slip that he's staying in room 101 at the Chariot Square Hotel. Carl later reassures Abby that it was nothing more than a performance, before suggesting they sneak away for a passionate afternoon together. Confident she'll turn up, Carl unlocks his hotel room later that day and grins at the sound of the shower running. But instead of Abby, it's Tracy who pops her head round the bathroom door, leaving Carl stunned. Back on Coronation Street, Abby shares a tender moment with Kevin at home, while Carl later calls round to let her know about Tracy's unexpected advance, making a point of saying he turned her down. Debbie, unaware her brother is secretly involved with Abby, encourages Tracy not to give up hope, and even offers to fund another attempt at winning him over. Meanwhile, Carl corners Abby in the ginnel and cruelly reminds her that if she's still sharing a bed with Kevin, he's perfectly entitled to enjoy himself with Tracy. His comments leave Abby shaken, though she tries to distract herself by getting ready for her holiday. When she struggles to find her passport, Kevin suggests they both cancel, but Abby insists he heads to Mallorca without her while she arranges a replacement. Later, Tracy once again tracks Carl down at the hotel, demanding answers when he rejects her a second time. This time, Carl admits he's already in love with someone else. Tracy quickly puts two and two together and guesses Abby, leaving Carl horrified. But can he cover his tracks before Tracy's suspicions blow the affair wide open? Coronation Street airs Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and ITVX.